Happy Easter, everybody. I made this cute Easter card for an order. It was actually for my sister from my brother-in-law. And they just got adult braces, which I think is so cool. And they wanted, well, he requested an Easter bunny card with 2 bunnies on them with braces to represent the 2 of them. So that's what I'm doing. And my cute little cat came and helped me out. What are you doing? I'm trying to film my video, you silly kitty. I love you. Boop. Come on. Come here. Oh, I love you. That was Cricket. Isn't she so cute? I watch the kitties for my daughters while they're at work during the day. Okay, so this stencil is really cool. It goes along with my Sizzix stamping platform. And so it hooks in the 2 holes at the top, and that's how you keep it centered. And it has 4 different parts, and it makes like this really cool background effect. I liked it because it looked really Eastery to me. I don't know why. It just had an Easter vibe. So that's what I used it for, was for their Easter card background. And I did the 4 pastel colors that you saw. And those were my Tim Holtz oxide inks, which I freaking love. So I made one for the background panel, one for the inside note card panel, and then I did a little strip for the envelope. The strip I'm using there didn't turn out to be quite what I needed, so I did another strip off camera. So the pattern is kind of opposite, but it still works. It looks great. What do you guys think? Do you like these colors? Are they Easter colors? Do you like this pattern? I got it on scrapbook.com. Always, always. And that's my Altenew stamp wheel. And I love it because it's so sticky. So I use that to stick my papers down. And I'm doing my Distress Oxide glaze. It's actually called Micro Glaze. But I use it with my Distress Oxides because it seals the color in and makes it no longer water reactive. So that's what I did. And now I'm picking out the colors for the bunnies, for their outfits and their accessories and all the cute stuff. And it matches the background papers, obviously. So then I'm just trimming them down so I can get them put on my 5-inch double-sided tape. And that stuff basically just turns my paper into stickers. So when I cut stuff out, I just peel and stick. It makes life so much easier. It's not quite long enough for what I need, so I do have to add this additional piece when my papers are over 5 inches. And for this A2 sized card, it is 5.5 by 4 1/4. Look at these cute bunnies. Aren't they adorable? You can make so many different bunny combinations from this. And so I decided I wanted to make 3 bunnies because, duh, I want to include myself too. Not in the card, but I wanted a representation on the envelope saying, hey, I made this and I love you and happy Easter. So I actually ended up making 3 bunnies instead of 2. But I only gave the 2 the braces. And I love my new die cutting machine. It's so nice. It's kind of loud, but I don't care because it makes my hands not hurt. So those are all the pieces I cut out. And now I'm just doing all the shading. And I'm using more of my oxide inks for that. And I wanted to have the boy be a little darker than the girl, just to give them some, I don't know, some difference. And then I put on their cute little faces and their little outfits. And I gave him a bow tie and her a hair bow. And I started out with her like having cute little closed eyes. But then when I put the braces on, I was like, oh, that looks weird. So I changed it so she could have open eyes. Because when you smile, you want your eyes to be open and happy to the world. So I just put on little silver squares. And then I had that really cool metal twine. So I used that for the metal part in between the brackets. And of course, I made my bunny pink because I love pink. And I only used the 4 colors. Like, there's no other colors that I threw in. I just wanted to keep it cohesive with those 4 colors. So I only ended up using the blues, yellows, pinks, and purples. And then I popped their ears up on foam so it looked like they were 3D. And now I am doing the sentiment. And this set is from scrapbook.com as well. And then my new Ohuhu markers that I got from Auntie Matrix because she is a literal angel and I love her so much. And she blessed me with some markers because I was in desperate need of some. And so yeah, I just wanted to color that to make it coordinate. And then it's time to embellish. So I add my sentiment, and then I wanted to put some sequins on here, but I wanted them to match the braces, so it kind of pulled everything together. So I ended up using my silver sequins with glue dots to stick to that paper, because when you use the microglaze, it does make it a little bit harder for things to stick to it. But if you use double-sided tape, glue dots, liquid adhesive, that stuff sticks pretty well. So that's not an issue. And then I didn't want to waste all that pretty paper by sticking it behind the white note card. So I actually cut it out so it would just be the border and then the white note card in the middle. And that left me the middle part of that pretty paper to use on a different project. I don't like to waste anything. If you know me, you know I use everything I can use. And I did have that as sticker paper before. I cut it out so it was just easy to peel and stick onto there. And then obviously I included some hearts because it's Easter and they love each other. And I wanted to use a different sentiment that said, nobody loves you like I do, no bunny. And so I wanted to connect that with the hearts on the note card. And then my logo and time for the envelope. So I just used my 1-inch double-sided tape for that. And I adhered that to the flap of the envelope just to give it a little bit of decoration and pull it in with the card to make it a cohesive look. I added the really good double-sided tape and added the bunny. And there you go. Here's the finished product. What do you think? Is that so cute? That's my sister and my brother-in-law with their braces as bunnies for Easter. I love it. I think it's so adorable. And she absolutely loved it. And she wanted to know where I got the bunnies because she's going to buy us some herself because she's a crafter like me. Is that not the cutest? And there's me. I absolutely love it. Anyways, I hope you'll have a wonderful Easter Sunday. Love you. Bye.